Hi guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. Yes, the Supreme Leader, and I'm simply at work. Today, I got here some few minutes ago just to come and do something really quick, and then leave and go back home. Yes, leave and go back home. It was something really quick. So I decided to come on live so that we can at least chat a little bit before I leave. I'll be leaving very soon. Yes, I just came to work to have some quick conference I just finished, and I decided to come on live so that if you have any story or anything to tell me or ask me, you can simply ask me. There's nobody here, it's only me and you guys. Yes. All right, so guys, what's your story? Where do you live? I live here in Brazil. I have a lot of stories. In fact, interesting stories about living here in Brazil. There are a lot of people who have a lot of questions about Brazil. I do show you the streets of Brazil and also like to show you the parks too as well. And I have to show you guys some other things. This year, hopefully, the vaccine is in, so most definitely traveling is going to be fantastic. But what's your story? Where do you live? Here, the story out here is fantastic. But most questions that you normally get is Brazil safe? How is it out here for foreigners? And what if you don't know how to speak the language? How are you going to survive? And how is relationship out here in Brazil? I have a lot of this kind of video to do. Yes, I have a lot of this kind of videos to do, and I'm going to do this kind of videos for you guys. Most definitely, I will do a lot of interesting video for you guys. I want to sit here. Let me show you. I want to sit here. This is where I was. So I want to sit here so that we can talk. I brought my water here. It's a coconut. It's a coconut water. Yes. So I do get a lot of these questions. You know, like, how is lifestyle? Yeah, Benjamin. What's up, Benjamin? It is coconut water, okay? I have it a lot. Since I started not feeling better, I drink coconut water a lot to let me feel okay, because sometimes it's very difficult to drink ordinary water, okay? It's very, very difficult because of the way I'm feeling. Yes, so living here is not dangerous, okay? Living here, hi, Monday. How are you, my brother? I hope everything is fine and everything is smooth wherever you are. Yeah, here we are doing just fine. Life is fantastic out here, even during this pandemic. You can see I'm at work. Yes, I am at work with you guys. Yes, and doing this live. All right, so let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit. Living here in Brazil as a foreigner, you are not going to go through any hassle. Sometimes people do ask me, am I easily going to be deported or something? Guys, when you live here, you don't get deported. You can find yourself in jail, but not to be deported. Here, that word deportation doesn't exist out here in Brazil, okay? Specifically Brazil. Foreigners out here are doing just fine, okay? Because the Brazilian people are very nice people and they are very, very helpful. Of course, there are people who talk about, oh, there are gangs, there are drugs and stuff like that here in Brazil. Guys, there are drugs everywhere. Any part of the world, everywhere you go, there are drugs. Even where I come from Ghana. There is a lot of drug activities over there too, because I simply grew up in these slums over there, so I can tell you more too about that. So the questions that you do get, is Brazil safe? Can a foreigner be safe here in Brazil? Of course, if you are a foreigner, you are going to be safe in Brazil. You have to know how to carry yourself around, and also the places that you go, and also the times that you go out, okay? The times that you go out. It's very, very important. Places that you visit to, or places that you go to also is very, very important, because there are cases of foreigners who died and stuff like that. But then, if you look at what happened before they died, they were into drugs, they were going to unusual places and stuff like that. You understand? Here, there are jobs, there is life, and the people are very wonderful people. So when you come here, your chances of even living longer is what? Is high. Today, I went to a public hospital to do some tests. I'll bring you a video on that one. I think I did some video about it, about a place. I recorded a little bit about the place. I don't know, maybe I'll be going there again. So most definitely, I'll bring some videos about the place, how it looks like, how the nurses treat people and stuff like that, even if you are foreigner. So there is a lot of interesting things out here in Brazil. And when you come, you have to know that Brazil is a very, very safe place, and also possibility of you having a better life is high out here. Benjamin, send me message. Yeah, send me message. I will, then we can talk. Let me know. Hello, Vinny Sampaio. Yeah, Vinny Sampaio. Where are you talking from? I guess you are talking from Brazil here, because this name Sampaio, Goiânia. Yeah, my wife will be coming to Goiânia to do some shopping. Yeah, she'll be coming to Goiânia, I think next weekend. Because she, you know, Goiânia is a very fantastic place and very cheap city, and you know, clothes, things are very cheap in Goiânia. So she'll be coming to Goiânia, I think, hopefully next week she'll be coming there with her mother for a shopping. So shout out to you, Goiânia. I will ask her to make a video of Goiânia, then I will share Goiânia video to the viewers too as well. What about house rentage in Brazil if you are on a budget? If you are on a budget, is one of the best things, because let me tell you something. When you come to Brazil, you want to rent a house or you want to rent an apartment, okay? In my case, let me tell you what you can do. When I first came here, I was, that time I didn't even know there is Airbnb, what do you call it? Booking.com. Now there are variety of applications you can use to rent a cheaper place to sleep. There are hostels, there are homes. Like for example, if you come to Brazil for the first time, guys, don't forget, if you are watching, give the video some thumb up. Don't just watch. At least give the video some thumb up. Let me know that you like what I'm doing, so I can have more energy. Even though I'm sick, I have a very sick face. You can see I have a very sick face. But if you give it a like, you leave your comment, ask me a question, I'll become more. Okay, I'll be leaving in about 10 minutes. Yeah, so you come to Brazil, you can rent an apartment. Okay, what are you going to do? Look for hostels, okay? Here they have a place. We have hotels and we have motels. We have cheaper motels. Look for these cheaper motels and hostels and then book for a week or two. It's very cheap, okay? I think you won't spend more than $100 for that period. Like, it's your first time, so you can spend like maybe $100. Go on booking.com. This is where you can get cheaper hostels and also cheaper places to live for a long period of time. So if you get this place, like you are able to get this cheaper place, you can live there for a period of 2 weeks. And then during these 2 weeks, you are going to make a lot of interesting friends, okay? Like, look, you get a lot of interesting friends. And through the friends, they can tell you or they can recommend a cheaper place for you to go and rent. I am here. Wherever the location is, when you ask me how is the location like, how is lifestyle over there, most definitely I can talk to a few of my Brazilian friends and they can give me more idea of how the location looks like. So I can tell you. But me, I know more about Brasilia. Okay? And also, if you want to come to Brazil on a budget, you don't have to worry yourself at all. Like I said, there are cheaper hotels, there are cheaper hostels. Don't even go for hotel because hotel is a waste of money. When you go to booking.com, look for hostels. Look for what? Hostels, or look for what? Motel, not hotel. It is two different things. There is motel and there is hotel. Motel, most of the time, people spend small hours over there. But you are a newcomer who want to have a cheap place to sleep, okay? So at these motels, you can pay, let me just say, $50, sorry, not $50, 50 reals, okay? You can pay a 50 reals a night, per night. So calculate, maybe you want to live there for 5 days. You are going to pay maybe 250 reals. 250 reals, when you convert it, it's like you are paying $50 for 5 days. You understand? So if you are on a budget, there is a lot of ways you can get a cheap place for yourself. Like, for instance, me, when I'm traveling to any country that I don't know, I went to Europe, I visited like 4 countries. I didn't know anyone there. I was able to live on a budget. It was good. I lived there for a month because I lived in Portugal for 2 weeks. I left Portugal, I went to London. I spent like 1 week in London. I didn't spend so much money. I left there, I went to Ireland. It was just fantastic. I didn't know anybody. So this is how you do it. Here, Supreme Leader, agony of defeat. What of Curitiba? It's the same thing, Benjamin. It's the same thing. Where any part of Brazil, if you go, you can look for a motel, not hotel, because hotels are more expensive. Motels and hostels are very cheap and very affordable. These places you can book for a very long time. You can even book for a month, and then you end up paying maybe $200 or maybe $150 with like maybe breakfast and stuff like that. You understand? Let me see. I think my time is up. Let me start preparing to go. Guys, it's your boy, the Supreme Leader. You watch, you don't give the video some thumb up, you kill my spirit. Love the video, give it some thumb up, leave your comment at the comment section. Most definitely tomorrow I'll be bringing some interviews with some ladies, and yes, I'll bring them. Sometimes I want to bring them live. Sometimes too, I don't know. But I'll think about that. But tomorrow I'll bring you some videos. Okay, guys? I love you guys. I have to leave you guys. I have to go home. It's time for me to go and eat. Love you guys. Bye-bye.